Hey guys, it's me, Carly, coming at you with another video, and I wanted to film this video because I'm wearing some hair that I got at the hair shop, and it's gorgeous, and I've worn this ponytail before, but not with braids, and I like how the braids make it accented, and I just love having springy curls. But anyway, I'm going to talk about Famous in Love, and my opinions on Rainer and Jaige. Now, before I said I didn't like either of them for Paige, but now I'm slowly, Rainer is kind of growing on me because I kind of found him douchey and like a playboy, but then like you learn that he doesn't have a dad, and he has a dad, but the person he thought was his dad turned out to be a gay man. And the other guy he learned was his father. He should have known it was his, or he lied. His mom lied to him his whole life about who his dad was, and like, yeah. And then he's a playboy, which I think he's slowly growing out of that, and he's an alcoholic, but he's focusing on bettering himself, and he like had to deal with his mom and his best friend screwing each other. But I think I'm slowly liking Rainer because he's becoming a much better person, minus the fact that you broke the board in one of the promos, like a surfboard that you shared between Jordan, which was very unnecessary and super hurtful. Like, come on, Rainer, grow up. So yeah. Harper and Rainer need to break up because Harper is a manipulator, and I really don't like Harper now, even after what she pulled, like inviting Jordan Wilder to, inviting your mom and your Jordan Wilder's friend, or his friend, like, dude, he just is like a few weeks out of rehab, and you're inviting people who might trigger him, and then there's alcohol at the party, which is kind of disrespectful because it's Rainer's party, and I know like people are gonna drink, obviously, and they're gonna bring their own booze, and like Rainer can't really control that, but Harper should have considered like alcohol and his triggers, because like why would you invite, unless Jordan was invited by somebody else, but the fact that Harper invited Jordan to the party knowing that it could possibly trigger Rainer, that pissed me off. And she's a schmoozer and a gold digger, and she can go suck it because she's not a good girlfriend, and her and Jaige can have each other. I have a lot to say about Jaige. But yeah, my opinion on Rainer is slowly changing. Paige and Jaige's relationship. Paige, I have some advice. Please, please, please dump Jaige. Please. Because Jaige is a big douchebag, and I'm sorry for saying that word. He's a world class jerk face, and I can't stand Jaige. And I realize the reason I hate Paige and Jaige so much is because it gives me Carmel vibes, like Cara and Monel vibes, aside from Monel being a former slave owner and supposedly changing, because I just, no. My biggest problem with Jaige is, why is he so freaking jealous? Like, he's jealous of Paige, and he like gets mad at Paige for wanting to be around Rainer or going to his party, or like, hello, Rainer's going through things and Paige is trying to be by his side, and you just are a self-absorbed asshole who doesn't care about Paige's happiness, and you won't even work around her schedule because you're freaking jealous of Rainer. even though she works with Rainer, and so what if they liked each other? You didn't confess your feelings until after Rainer, at a conference where it was the conference after Rainer punched out paparazzi after he got drunk and was going through things, and that's when you decide to confess your love. Yeah, you're an ass. And then in episode 6 of season 2, you are getting mad at Paige again because she was filming Unlocked and had to go back to work because everyone was back, and you won't find ways to work around her schedule to film the scenes later. You're just an asshole about it, and you just are nope, gonna find a new place. Even though she helped you find Billy / Vera, the waitress, and then she suggested to you to replace her in the movie so you could finish your movie on time, and then you say you're going to do a short with her, which Cassie delivers the news, which gets Paige all excited, and then you just change your mind at the last minute when you find Rainer in the house, and then you get jealous and aggressive, which I really don't like. Let's see. Paige was nice enough to invite you to a function with Rainer. Well, not with Rainer. It was Rainer's function because of the environment. It was something environmentally related. And she knew there would possibly be producers there, so that's the only reason she invited you. Then she, gets you the seemingly nice guy who turned out to be a total asshole pervert. But she sets you up an interview through, a party, and is nice enough to arrange this for you. And she told you she had to leave early and wasn't drinking. And then the guy, you should have, stood up for your girlfriend, Jaige, and said, you give her as, drink, so he can give me funding for my movie. You don't give a crap about Paige's well-being because you lose your drunk girlfriend in a crowd. All because Paige told you specifically that she wasn't going to drink and that she wasn't that she had to get up early for a photo shoot, and you did not respect her. So you can suck it. And then Rainer was the one who brought Paige home, but he didn't take advantage of her, so I liked that he didn't do that. And then had watched your puking girlfriend, Jaige. He took better care of Paige than you took of Paige, because you lost a drunk Paige in the crowd, and she's supposed to be your girlfriend. You proceed to flirt with Billy, which I'm pretty sure Jake's gonna bone Billy. Sorry to put it so bluntly, but Jake's is gonna have sex with Billy. So, yeah. You don't even apologize to your girlfriend or try to make amends. Instead, you find Rainer in your house, and then you assume that Paige is sleeping with Rainer, even though she doesn't owe you anything. And at this point, I probably would cheat on you with Rainer and dump your sorry ass because you're a mean face. Sorry I'm swearing so much in this video, but Jaige he's has abusive tendencies, and I don't like him. And then and then there's the whole banging Lexi thing, which then you have the nerve to get jealous of Rainer, and then you drop Lexi. You basically tried to sleep your way to the top, Jaige, and Paige hasn't done any of those things. And then you said that you'd want to do Paige's version of Georgia, that's the phone, and ignore it. So I didn't like him at all. So anyways, these are my thoughts on Famous in Love. Hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good one.